Hello lovely people, welcome to the Geek Cupboard. I am Penge and welcome back to City Game Studio, and it is indeed a welcome back because we did play this absolutely ages ago now. It was over 2 years ago, if you can believe that, but back when we played it then, it was in its very early stages. I mean, thinking back, I'm not entirely sure it was even in early access. It might have been some sort of very early alpha version or something, but this is the proper full version of the game, and I thought it was worth popping back just to take a quick look at what it's like now. So this is a video game about developing video games. It's all very meta indeed. So we'll start with just one person making little indie games in their bedroom or wherever it is. And the idea is to progress and build a studio and hire lots of people and end up making huge big budget AAA games, that sort of thing. It's due to be officially released on the 24th of August. So in 3 days time as this video goes out. And of course, if you are interested, there is a link to the Steam store page in the video description below so you can check it out and wishlist it and what have you. But anyway, let's get on with it, shall we? Let's dive in and make some classic video games. So the first thing we have to do is set up our new game. So of course we're going to play as Penge Cupboard because why wouldn't we? So Penge Cupboard is going to set up the gaming studio of Geek Cupboard Games, which sounds appropriate. That sounds like a good name for a gaming studio. I like the idea of that. And there's a little sort of import thing, so you can edit your logo and then import graphics in. So we've imported the logo in, so we've got the proper kind of, corporate logo in, which I do quite like. However, in terms of our appearance, we unfortunately cannot have corporate colours, which is a bit of a shame. Our sort of colour palette of our clothes is very limited. I mean, we can change our hair and such like, that's fine. But we'll go for, hang on a minute, where was it? What did we have? Hang on. That one there seems fine. I mean, they haven't got anybody with the platinum aspects to their hair that I've got, but never mind, that's fine. But in terms of clothing, I mean, we've got green or kind of like a sort of a brown tank top type thing. A kind of, what's that? A black tank top, just a white kind of shirt, or all green again. There's not really that much choice. So I've gone for green because it sort of looks, a bit more interesting than the others. And then in terms of what we're wearing on our legs, we've kind of got sort of, what's that, like sort of black jeans or something. And then we've got red jeans, then we've got grey trousers and then brown trousers. I think we might go for red. Let's go for that. I mean, it does mean we look a little bit like Shaggy from Scooby-Doo, but I quite like that. That's absolutely fine. That'll do the job very nicely indeed. Number of competitors, 5. That's kind of the standard thing. Difficulty, oh, hang on. I didn't change that. Hang on. That's set to 1. Let's put it onto the middle, shall we? Let's go for engine developer. So difficulty 3 out of 5. That seems kind of fair. Game speed normal. And then we're going to specialize in simulation games. So we can choose to specialize in action, adventure, casual, puzzle, RPG, simulation or strategy. But I thought we play a lot of simulation games in the Geek Cupboard, so it makes sense to specialise in those in our little sort of, imaginary game designing kind of company. So that'll do the job very nicely indeed. So I think with all that done, I think we're ready to go. Ready to relive the epic history of video games from its very beginning? Welcome to City Game Studio. Get started and create your first game. Okay, will do. Creating a good game allows you to progress in City Game Studio, earn money, fans and experience. Okay, that makes perfect sense. Make good things will happen. Okie doke. Now I think I can very happily confirm that spacebar is pause. Well done game, good job. And here we go. This is what we start with. We start with this little room here. So we have ourselves a little bin, we've got a bookshelf full of very important looking books, there's a nice plant in the corner, and then we have our sign on the wall there, and then we're playing Pong. It looks like we're playing Pong right now. That is how we're occupying our time, is it? Okay, on this very sort of retro-looking computer, because the date is January 1976, so we have gone an awfully long way back in time. But here we go. So let's get programming a game, shall we? Because that's what we're here for, and I don't really think we can do much else. I think everything else is going to be locked away from us right now, because, we've not done anything at all. So we have ourselves $250,000, which actually is quite good. That's an awful lot of money. Is that right? Yeah, so $250K. So we've got quite a lot of money, which is very, very welcome indeed. So I think, we need to press this to actually design a new game. So let's get designing, shall we? So what do we want to do? We've got to self-publish it, and it's got to be an indie game because we can't do any of these yet because we've not sort of unlocked these. Okay, so the theme. The default name that's given us is Combat Gimp. What? I don't think we should go for that. Right, so let's change our theme. So, oh my goodness me, there are many, many themes. Right, okay, can we order it by trending? We might as well, try and make ourselves a game that's trending. So, okay, so post-apocalyptic is trending, so it's got 67, but it's decreasing in popularity. However, medical has a trending of 67, and that's going up. I say, let's make a medical game. Let's make a medical game. Now, I don't think... Oh, there you go. We're making a medical simulation game, which makes perfect sense, doesn't it? That makes sense. And I think we're making it for the Ulysses platform, because I don't think we have any other choice. No, that's the only kind of thing right now. There you go. This machine here, the Ulysses Magma Box, has 100% of the market share. So we have to make a game for this because we have no choice. Okay, that's absolutely fine. So I assume we've got one of those on the shelf or whatever. So yeah, now we just need to try and figure out what we want to call it. I don't think a medical simulation game should be called Combat Gimp. As good as that name is, I mean, what's it going to randomise? Dynamite acid. Again, not overly medical, that, is it? Right, hang on. Let's pick a decent name for it. Let's find a decent name for our medical simulation game. Let's call it Theme General Practice. So it's a little bit like Theme Hospital, which obviously hasn't been invented yet, but it's a little bit like Theme Hospital, but scaled down a bit. So, you know, the hospital deals with all sorts of exciting things, whereas Theme General Practice deals with more sort of, low-level injuries and ailments and such like. I quite like that. Rather than starting big and this great big massive sort of hospital thing, let's just build ourselves a little general practice where we have ourselves some GPs and maybe a little reception or something like that. I quite like the idea of that, starting small and starting local. That sounds wonderful. So it's going to cost us $800 to actually work on this. I think that's just a very base development cost, and then we throw more money at it to make it a bit better. But okay, so that seems fine. So there we go. That is what we're now developing. Now I think at some point we want to try and hype the game up, but I don't think we want to do it right now because we've not done anything yet. So let's get time moving on. Let's get time ticking over. So we still have quite a lot of money left. So that's a good thing. And it looks like, it does look like the plant is thinking that just there, but there we go. Right, so the plant was thinking that it was quite happy designing a simulation game, I think. So here we go. So development cost, another 5.29k are going to be thrown into this. So we've got to do the proper design work. So 7 weeks. We're going to make it in 2D monochrome graphics. I don't quite know how we're going to do this, but okay. So let's add some characters. Let's add a bit of character. Let's add quite a lot to the gameplay, which is adding to the development time. And do you know what? This is our first game, actually. Let's go all out. Let's do everything. Let's do everything to the maximum that we can do. So it's going to take 10 weeks. 10 weeks. Okay, do you know what? That's fine. Let's go to next. And there we go. So little bubbles are appearing as we start doing things. That is some sort of, what's that? Like a design point bubble. And that is development points. And that is polish points. Okay, that's quite nice. We're going to add a bit of polish at the end. But right now we're working on the design side of things. Although we do I imagine, occasionally get some development points and some polish points or whatever as time goes on. But yeah, there we go. So this thing here, I think, it does look like the little bubble thing is coming out of the plant. I think it's supposed to be more pointing at us. But yeah, so it's saying that we're quite happy right now. Our mood is happy because we're making a simulation game, I think, and we're very good at those. We like doing those. Okay, right, so now I think let's click this. So announces the video game and it generates hype. So we can talk to the press for nothing, or we could publish a demo for 50,000 of the monies. That seems quite expensive, but that will probably help with sales. Or do we just talk to the press right now? That's free. That's entirely free. Do you know what? Let's have a little chat with the press for our first game. And then maybe we can use the money we make from this game to then publish a demo of the next game. So let's talk to the press for now. There we go. And there's the hype meter. We have ourselves a hypometer right there. And we're on hype of 0. That's a little bit unimpressive, isn't it? So yeah, so we've announced the game and platform bought. Oh, we had to buy the platform. Okay, right, so we started a game company, but we didn't buy the single gaming platform that there was first. Okay, that's fine. Right, okay, let's just speed time on a little bit, because nothing much is going on right now. We have quite a lot of design points, though. That's looking pretty good. Right, now development. Okay, so I'm thinking, in a simulation game, we need to have the AI being quite good. The AI need to be very good. Sound can stay at that, and physics. That can stay at that as well. That's going to be fine. That's going to be absolutely fine. In fact, you know what? Let's bump it up. There you go. So it's 10 weeks. Yeah, okay, right, so work on that. So, of course, as time is going by, imagine we're paying rent on this room or whatever, and we're paying bills and all that kind of stuff. So, yes, we can take longer to make a game and, add extra bits and bobs, but that is going to hit us in the pocket if we just keep taking ages. So we need to get some games out. There's a little bit of a balance there. But right now, yeah, we've got 239 grand, so that's fine. Right, so polish, let's optimize it. Absolutely, optimize the heck out of it as much as we can. Right, artwork. Yeah, we'll up that a little bit to 12% is the maximum. And then animation, yeah, do you know what? We'll max that out as well. So another 6 weeks on this. So there we go. So some polish points appearing. This is all very exciting indeed. Okay, right. So the hype meter. Hang on, let's slow time down. We've got a hype of 24%. People cannot wait to deal with some very low-level ailments in our theme general practice game. Okay. Right, do you know what? Speed time on again a little bit. Right, I think it's ready. Hang on, pause time for a second. So that means that it's ready. So it cost us 18 grand to actually get the whole thing done. It's an indie game, theme, general practice. The hype has come down a little bit. Okay, so yeah, now we need to release it to actually maintain that level of hype. So here we go. Is this going to make us any money at all? Can we get over 250 grand in order to make a profit? Let's release theme general practice. Here we go. Right, the design is... Okay, the design's pretty good. Ooh, shiny many stars. Number of produced points. What do we do with this? Game price at... Let's drop it down to $8 per game. That'll do the job very nicely indeed. Number of produced points, 81 out of 68. I mean, that sounds good. I'm not entirely sure if that's good or bad. We could just cancel the entire thing and chuck it in the bin, but I don't think we want to do that. Yeah, okay, let's go. Let's see what happens. So now, how do we get... Oh, hang on, I've paused time. That will not help, will it? So how do we then find out what is going on with our game? How do we find things out? And happiness is 70. Right, so whilst we wait for feedback, let's... Oh, hang on. Here we go. A simplistic but redundant game. 56 out of 100. An interesting concept spoiled by randomness. Okay, Game Geek liked it a little bit more. Wiki player. Was a wiki a thing in the 1970s? Surely not. Oh, hang on. I was reading the reviews. Okay, right, hang on a minute. I was reading the reviews. So they gave us 55. However, Game Over Mag did quite like it. Humble but interesting. 61 out of 100. Okay, so it tries new combos and it works for them. It's an excellent medical simulation game. They should have taken advantage of the console's abilities. I don't think the console has any abilities. So yeah, all that stuff's good. But no AI, no graphics, no gameplay. Oh dear. Okay. Now this is fine. Okay, congratulations. You've made your first game. Hooray. You can now proceed to a post-mortem. Okay, I thought it went quite well, but okay. In order to help you evaluate its development, design, and polish. Post-mortem is a report of what went right or wrong during the development of the game. It gives you hints. Okay, so let's pause time for a second. How does one do a post-mortem on the game that we just did? Hang on. Do we do it in there somehow? Do we do it in there? Okay, right. I don't know how to do a post-mortem game. I thought you might give me a big fancy button to press or something. Right. Hang on. There must be a thing to do in here. Ah, post-mortem. There we go. Yeah. Let's start a post-mortem on that then. So I imagine that means that Penge Cupboard just sort of, looks through things and sees what's going on and works out what went well and what was really awful, which was, by the look of it, most of the game. And there we go. So lots of little bubble things are popping into there. Right, so we did the post-mortem. Is that going to tell us what it said? This is what we've learned from Theme General Practice. Medical and Simulation, excellent match. Simulation and Ulysses, so the console we're writing our games for, is an excellent match. Artwork is marginal for simulation games. The game has not taken full advantage of the console's capabilities. So it does have compute capabilities, 2 out of 3. Don't quite know what that means. Okay, right, we'll try and work that out. However, Penge Cupboard's happiness is 68%. So I think, whilst we wait for the millions and millions of dollars to roll in from our wonderful, groundbreaking game, I think we will send Penge Cupboard on our holiday, because I imagine that's going to get the happiness back up. So Penge Cupboard hates being at work and hates designing games, just enjoys going away. Which I suppose is fair enough. Right, so let's watch the money roll in. August. Right, hang on. September. September has rolled round. Happiness 83. I think we're back off our holiday, are we? I think we're... Oh, no, are we? Because the little ZZZ thing isn't there. So I assume we're still away, actually. Okay, but did we make any money? Did we make money? Income... Hang on. Income... £1,000. Oh, and then income 324. Okay. So it didn't work entirely according to plan. It was sort of okay. Right, happiness is 75 for Penge Cupboard. Oh, crikey. Okay, right. Let's get working on another game, shall we? So, create a sequel. I don't think we should create a sequel quite yet. Let's make a new thing. Let's go to theme. Let's sort it by trending. What is going well? A history game. Oh, hacking. A hacking simulation game. That's going to be very good, isn't it? Hacking simulation on that console. I still think that's the only console we've got. Okay, Silly Submarine. These names are brilliant. Hang on, what else are we going to come up with? Bizarro UFO. Soviet BMX. It's the finest type of BMX. Musical plunger. Apathetic magic. Bewildering lawnmower. I'm tempted to call it bewildering lawnmower, even though it has nothing to do with hacking. Hang on. Right, can we call it... Hang on. Bewildering lawnmower man. Wasn't the Lawnmower Man about kind of hacking and stuff? That the film that I kind of vaguely remember watching, but I couldn't tell you what happened in it now. But that was about hacking and computers. Let's call it Bewildering Lawnmower Man. That seems to work quite nicely. Okay. And yeah, of course, in the future, you'd have specialists to go and deal with networks and producing, and would have an accountant to reduce taxes and all that kind of stuff. But of course, right now, we haven't got anything fancy at all. So we need to make sure that we use the 3 compute capabilities of the Ulysses. So, okay, let's start working on this game then. So, yeah, so time is paused. So here we go. So characters, yes. Gameplay, yes. Graphics, yes. So that's using 1 out of the 3 compute capabilities. So what if we just up that? Right, so it doesn't do anything at all. Okay, that's fine. Right, so go to next. So we've maxed out everything we can do on the design. So now we just need to wait for Penge Cupboard, who's not overly happy with life right now, but that's fine, to get on with doing some stuff. In the meantime, we've made the tiniest fragment of money. We've made a teeny tiny bit of money from theme general practice, but it's not made too much money. Okay, so that means we're using 2 out of 3 compute capabilities. So what if we just put physics up to the top, artificial intelligence up to the top, and sound to 75. So we're still only using 2 of the 3 compute capabilities. Don't quite know how we can use any more. I mean, we're maxing everything out that we can. But okay, right, so Bewildering Lawnmower Man is going into the development stage. So we've designed it. Now we just need to, go forth and do the work and develop the thing. Lots of little kind of things, little bubbles are popping into existence. Well done, Penge Cupboard. Only a happiness of 55. Penge Cupboard, you need to maintain your happiness a little bit until we're done here. And then polish. Right, so artwork comes right down. Animation is up. Optimization is at 25. We've still not used the maximum thing for that. Maybe we don't have the skill to do that or whatever. Do you know what? Yep, okay, get on with that as well. This bit's quite quick, I think. That doesn't take us long at all. So here we go. Oh, hang on, what's that? What's that upcoming platform? The Watagi 2600. Oh my goodness me, there's a new platform on the market. Okay. Oh, I didn't hype it. I completely forgot to hype it. Okay, right, hang on a second. Let's just leave it for a second. Let's hype it now. So hype of 2%, 4%. Maybe when that gets over 10%, we can release the go. Hang on, the hype is going up. That's 11, that's 13, it's 15, it's hype-mongous, everybody. 17, right, release. Release the game. Okay, so 30 on development, 64, and 80 out of 81 points. Okay, right, let's bring it down to 8 again. There we go. Do the game report. Okay, I don't know what that means. Okay, right, let's just press the button and see what happens. So, right, Penge Cupboard, you need to go on holiday for a bit because you're now completely exhausted. And here we go. Fun but shallow. Humble but interesting. A simplistic but redundant game. And spiceless. However, 61s, they are better than what we got last time. Okay, this is fine. Where was the big report thing that came up? There it is. So, okay. An interesting concept spoiled by randomness again. They should have taken advantage of the console's capabilities. I don't know how. I don't know how to do any of that stuff. Okay, it's fine. You look up, there's a whole world waiting for you outside. Ah, okay, right. So visit the city, have a look at the competition, and check where your studio is. You can now create your own game engines. Game engines boost the amount of points generated by your staff. Okay, right, so hang on a second. So now we can go and look around the city. Ah, there. There we go. Oh, so there we are. We're in this little lovely, very nice building right there. I mean, I'm imagining that across the way is some sort of... Okay, it's a gym. I was going to say it's some sort of lovely tea house, but that's a gym. Okay, right, we won't be going there. What's that? That's a gym. What's that? That's a residence. That's a gym. That's a residence, and that's us. Why are there so many gyms around here? Why are there so many places that I don't want to go to around there? That's all a bit rubbish. Okay, but yeah, there's plenty of others. So there's Rustine over there, and there's various other studios. There's Usual Wear over in there. They seem quite big. There's a few places over there as well. There's Snowstorm Entertainment. Goodness me, that looks very familiar. I can't think what that's all about. And then East Forest Studios, which, if that is a pun on existing game studio, I've kind of missed out on that one. I don't know what that's referring to. But yeah, okay. Oh, and there's Tamcom. Tamcom over there. Again, looks strangely familiar. Okay, right. So this is where we are in the world. So I think now we can go back to our studio. So now we've got participate in a convention, buy some furniture. Okay, so we want to buy 500 grand's worth. Really? That seems quite expensive right now. That seems a little bit expensive. Okay, let's do... Oh, hang on. Have we done the post-mortem on it already? Oh, we did the post-mortem on Bewildering Lawnmower Man. Physics is important. Hack and simulation is excellent. Animation is very important. Sound is relatively important. And again, we only use 2 out of the 3 things. Okay, never mind. So now, if we move time on, can we see the money pouring in from Bewildering Lawnmower Man? Anytime you like. We made... How much was that? 1,000 of the monies. Okay, and our fan base is remaining decidedly quite low. Oh, and there we go. Theme General Practice has run its course. It's had a year's worth, just over a year's worth of sales, and that's kind of it. So it lost us money overall. Oh, botherations. Okay. Never mind. Never mind. So we actually... Hang on. We sold 375 units at $8 a piece, but we paid $750 in taxes. So we only made the tiniest amount of money. Brilliant. Go us. Yay. Right. Let's see. How's your happiness? 55. Oh dear. You are miserable as anything. Okay. Can we send you away? There was a thing down here, wasn't there? Can we send you away? Because you've not got the ZZs at the end of your name anymore. Happiness is now 52. How do we make you happier, Penge Cupboard? How do we make you happier? New technology is available. A 3D graphics monochrome colour. Ooh, exciting stuff. And the Watagi 2600 has been released. Okay, so now, it did say about a game engine, didn't it? Okay, let's make a game engine with these 2 features in. Let's do that, shall we? Let's have mono sound. Hang on, do we click? Do we drag? Do we just select all? Select all the things. Yes, do this, please. So, 2D graphics monochrome, 3D graphics monochrome colour, basic dialogue, mono sound, password-based saves, oh, very fancy, and leaderboards. That's quite futuristic. Okay, and let's not call it Cafe Maker. We're just going to call it Teapot, the Teapot engine. I quite like that. So, okay, so internal, free and open source software, or proprietary. Okay, we could make it proprietary then, could we? And if people want to buy the Teapot engine from us, we actually get some money from it. Let's have 6% of the royalties. Okay, yeah, let's do that. let us build this. So it needs 198 points to make our own engine, the teapot engine. Yeah, okay. Oh, hang on. Click and hold to press. Okay, so now when we unpause, we're going to be working on our own engine. And the costs are going to be mounting. Okay, right. Hadn't sort of considered the costs. Hopefully Bewildering Lawnmower Man can fund this, this lavish expense. Okay, 81 out of 198. This is good. Penge Cupboard is very sad. Let's send Penge Cupboard away for a bit. It's Penge Cupboard happiness 53. Right, you're back. Crikey. Let's send you on holiday again. Spend most of your time on holiday, Mr. Cupboard. My goodness me. And we'll send you on holiday again to get your happiness up. Because, yeah, your happiness is 64. That's not too bad. Right, here we go. Have we nearly finished the teapot engine? And there we go. Teapot engine is now done. New tech is available. Of course it is. Just as we've finished our wonderful engine. Auto upgrade computers. Ooh. Yeah, do you know what? Why not? Let's do that. Let's get a fancier computer. Let's send him on holiday again until he comes back and he's not quite as sad. Okay. So now, what happens if we try and make a game with our game engine? How does that work? Attack of the Unicycle! Okay, can we... I don't think... Hang on. Sort by trending. History is the top thing, but it is coming down in popularity. I mean, evolution and simulation works very well. Attack of the Unicycle, unfortunately, doesn't kind of go well with an evolution game. Pathetic Monkey does work quite well, though. And we can evolve. We can evolve from a pathetic monkey into a slightly less pathetic monkey or something. Yeah, that'll do. Let's go for that, shall we? That's a lot of fun. And we're using the teapot engine. So your version 1 of the teapot engine. Yes, please. Let's go for that. Okay, so unpause time. Here we go. Right, so we're using 1 out of the 3 computing capabilities. But if we switch that on and have basic dialogue on. There, look. It's using 2 out of 3 because we're using the fancy teapot engine. Yeah, okay, all that looks good. Yes, we'll go for that, please. Penge Cupboard, how are you? 62%. Right, go on holiday for a bit, Penge Cupboard. We'll send you away. 65% happiness. My goodness me. This platform is coming up to the end of its life. Oh, and the Ulysses 2 is coming out. Oh, bother, we're writing a brand new game for the old Ulysses. Okay, never mind. Right, so bring that down to 75? Yeah, that'll do. And bring that down as well to 6. Let's bring that down to 55. Why not? And then let's have password. Oh, look. We've used up all of the computing capabilities. We can have mono sound or password-based saves. Let's have mono sound. Why not? Yeah, okay. Crack on with that, please. Let's have lots of development points coming in. Let's just see how we get on. And, do you know what? Let's talk to the press about this. Let us engage the hype machine. So we've announced Pathetic Monkey. This is very silly. Okay, this is good. Bewildering Lawnmower Man comes to the end of its run. And, yeah, that didn't make any money either. Okay, it's fine. I have high hopes for Pathetic Monkey. Who wouldn't do? Right, 75. Yep, make all that work. I don't think we could have leaderboards because I don't think the console is capable. Let's send poor Penge Cupboard on a holiday so he's a little bit happier, even though all he does is spend most of his time on holiday, so he should feel pretty happy. And here we go. I think the game is ready. Hype is on 28. Okay, release. Release the game. So 37, 69, 89 out of 81 points for Pathetic Monkey. It's used all of the computing capabilities of the Ulysses. Yes, absolutely. Right, so now do the post-mortem thing. And here we go. 65, 63, 68. Oh, okay, they liked it. And gameplay graphics and artificial intelligence are terrible. But they liked the rest of it. Okay, this is encouraging. Are we going to make some good money off of this? Right, you can just go and have a break. Wow, we made 45. We must have made more than that. Come on. 45? Back down to 22. I don't think Pathetic Monkey is going to be as big a hit as we thought it might be. Oh, Pathetic Monkey. Rabbit invasion? Rabbits everywhere. They're making some noises. They're running everywhere, but nobody notices them, and people continue to work. Okay, so Ulysses 2, that's why we're not making any money, because the old one is now no longer a thing. We don't need to care about the old machine. Okay, do you know what? Let's now make a sequel to Theme General Practice, and we'll call it Theme... hang on, what's slightly more? Theme Emergency Room. So again, we're not going for the whole hospital. We're just going to go for an emergency room, but it can be a theme of that. Okay, so what do we want to make it for? All of these, really. Can we make it for multiple? Can we make it for more than one? Because that'd be really good. If we could make it for that. The smart... Hang on. What's the market share like? Okay, so the Watagi has the highest market share. So we're more likely to make a lot of money from the Watagi 2600. So yes, please. We'll make it for that. Theme Emergency Room with the Teapot engine. Yeah, we're making a sequel. So Theme General Practice is being updated. And yes, it's going to cost us a little bit more money. Okay, this is fine. And that is an excellent match. It's a really good match. So medical and simulation is good. Yeah, okay, right. So let's get on with this, shall we? Let's get on with this. So we bought ourselves a Watagi 2600. Our money is just... must just be plummeting into oblivion. Okay, so now that's got 5 computing capabilities. So we could... Hang on, do you want to switch that on? No, so that's what we want to do. So have that, and all that looks absolutely fine. So yes, go ahead with that particular setup. There is a new PC coming up. There's new technology available. Joystick support. Oh my goodness me. The future is very much arriving. Let's just send Penge Cupboard on a very quick another holiday. Okay. And now when that's done... Oh, what's that? A competitor is using your game engine. East Forest has released a game that uses your game engine. Thanks to Ho Hum Handgun, you're going to get 6% royalties. That's very exciting. Okay, off on holiday again because your happiness has dropped below 50. Come on, just do some work for goodness sake. Right, switch on password-based saves to use another computing capability thing. And we'll put that on 72. Sound, I don't think sound's that important really for a medical simulation game. Yeah, that'll do. So this I don't think takes quite as long. So there we go, in go all of the little bubbly things. And then we need to get to the polish bit. Hang on a minute. Let's talk to the press. Talk to the press now. What's that? Another upcoming platform. Crikey, computers are moving at pace. Right, and we'll switch leaderboards on. Oh, that requires 2. It requires 2 computing capability points. Oh, botherations. Okay. Oh, that's a bit of a shame. Oh, now we're going to get a slate of that. Okay, never mind. That'll do. Let's just polish this as much as we can. Let's just add an awful lot of polish to Theme Emergency Room and see how we get on. And a new computer's been released. Do we want to upgrade our computer? Hype 22. Do you know what? Yeah, release it. Drop it down in price. Let's have it on 9. And, okay, we've exceeded the points there. We've exceeded the produced points that we're expected to produce. So hopefully this should be pretty good. So let's unpause it. Let's complete that thing. So, okay, 67, 69, 71, 71. Okay, that was a bit better. They should have taken advantage of the console's capabilities. We did try. Your game catalogue is worth being seen. Participating in conventions may help you improve your visibility. You can participate in conventions, and this will increase the visibility of your games from time to time. Okay, how do we do that? Organise a convention. Manage your marketing campaigns. Okay, yeah, let's participate in a convention. This is exciting. So the stand size... hang on, how much money have we got? 140 grand. And I imagine it's rapidly drifting away into nothing at all. Do you know what? Yeah, let's go and participate in a convention. Can we up that to have... Okay, I like the visual representation. That's quite nice. So we could just have our games on a screen. We could have our games on a screen with a big sign thingy. We could have multiple games. We could have multiple games on a fancy red carpet. Or we could have lots and lots and lots of things, but that will bankrupt us. Okay, let's go for that. Let's go for a 25 meter squared stand and automatically participate in all the conventions. I don't know what that means. What does that mean? Stand size 1 or 2? Yeah, hang on, what does that mean? Don't really know what that means. Do you know what? We'll just press attend and hope for the best. There we go. So in September 1980, okay, so that's a little way off. We're going to be at a convention. Right, let's just give Penge Cupboard yet another break. My goodness me. Right, and now it's up to 58. What's that? That's conventions. That we're due to attend. Okay, do you know what? Might as well make another game whilst we're sitting about doing nothing. Hang on. What can we do with this now? Can we select all of those and add all that in? Is it worth doing another engine right now? I don't think it's worth doing another game engine at the moment. I think let's get another game done. Let's make a new IP. What's hot? What's hot right now in terms of themes? Game dev. Okay. And we're going to call it Jack Thompson's Motocross. No, let's not call it that because that doesn't make any sense at all. Let's call it Go Go Game Team. I quite like that. So what's the heart telling us there? So the genre and the platform are an excellent match. Okay, so game dev works well on the Watagi 2600. How are we looking in terms of market shares for things? Okay, so the Watagi is still the best. It does have a lot of games for it, however. Okay. That's fine. That's okay. I mean, all these things here are looking a little bit retro, aren't they? Oh my goodness me! Look at the beige. There's so much beige. Yeah. Okay. We'll make this for the Watagi. We'll call it Go Go Game Team because I like that. And yeah. Okay. Let's start our new thing. Is this everything? Is this what we want to do? Yes. I think that's going to be fine. So yeah. Okay. Right. Get on with that then, please. And then yes, at some point in the not too. Hello. Hello there, my good sir. Are you holding a pipe? Okay. Hi, I am Bruno Trigger. Every Wednesday, I host the show 3615 Dorian about independent video games. As a big fan of Theme Emergency Room, who wouldn't be, I'd like to ask you a few questions for our big game night of simulation. Do you have 5 minutes? Of course. I dream of embarking on the adventure of independent game development, being my own boss and responding to a loving and caring community. What a dream. Our small community, being fans of simulation games, what do you think we should focus on if you want to make a game? Graphics or artwork? I mean, they're kind of very similar. I would say graphics. Do that, please, my good sir. Okay. So we know, hang on, right, bring that down. Bring the graphics down a little bit. So bring that down to 75. So we know that we have 5 computing points, if you like, on the Watagi 2600. And we're using 2 of them here. And then on the next thing for development, so the one on polish, the leaderboards, that takes up 2. So I think, yeah, in development, we need to see what that is actually giving us in terms of our sort of game engine things over there. Okay, that's fine. Right, get on with that, please. That's all fine. Go on holiday. Just give yourself a tiny, tiny break so you can get a bit happier about life. Okay, so let's work on developing Go Go Game Team. Okay. Theme Emergency Room is the nugget we've all been waiting for, and we get a sales boost from the chappie smoking his pipe there. Okay, hang on then. So Theme Emergency Room, that actually did bring in an okay amount of money, and we got 1 fan. Hooray! I mean, is that going to now show in the results of we're going to get a great big sales boost when it goes through? Yes, oh my goodness me, we did. The very first video game magazines are popping up. Would you like to promote one of your games? Okay, so now we can do some marketing through so through sort of magazines and stuff. Okay, right. Hang on a second. Hang on. Oh, crikey, dreams come true. A new console has been released. You can release a cross-platform game. You can port your games to new platforms. It's simple and only 1 person is needed. Okay, interesting. So now, can we do, yes, a marketing campaign in a magazine for 15k. Hang on. Price, 375. Oh, right. I see. Hang on. So we can put it into 1 magazine for 15k. Do you know what? Why not? Let's just do that. Let's promote Theme Emergency Room. Although we did get 10 grand off that, thanks to the chappie there in his, whatever it was, his radio show, whatever it was. Okay, this is good. How was the post-mortem for that thing? Yeah, that's absolutely fine. Competitor is using a game engine. That means we get some more money. So how about with this? Let's take off password-based saves. That leaves 2 computing points left to then spend in the polish stage, and we can have leaderboards. I think that sounds like a very good plan. Okay, right, so put that up to 60. That all looks marvellous. Okay, what's going on here? New platform, a competitor is using our game engine. Hideous stapler. What? Hideous stapler. Okay, sales. Can we look at what we're getting for our thing? Oh, hang on. Top selling games. Oh, we haven't unlocked that yet. I was wondering what money we're making from our game engine. Okay, Pathetic Monkey has come to the end of its run. It didn't do very well. Okay, but less said about that the better. Let's just move on. And not profitable. You spend more than you earn. Indeed. If you want to figure out what costs the most, consult your financial details. Do we just click that down there? Ah, there we go. Right, so, yeah, we're spending a lot of money on expenses. Weirdly enough, who'd have thought it? Yeah, do we not have a better breakdown of what we're spending our money on? Mortgages and financial results. Do we not have... Hang on. Where are we? So May. Where are we now? What year? Which year is this here? What year is this? February. Okay, so we made quite a bit of money from the teapot engine. The teapot engine is actually making a good amount of money. Pathetic Monkey didn't make very much. Theme Emergency Room actually made quite a lot in January. That was good. Okay, and then it's coming back down a little. Oh, it's going this way. Okay, right. Yeah, that makes sense. No, it's not. Hang on. I'm very confused. I don't quite know what I'm looking at here. But okay, but we are spending a lot of money on development. We spend a lot on marketing campaigns. Maybe you should stop some marketing campaigns or conventions. Oh, hang on. Was that not just a one-off thing? Yes, it was just a one-off thing. I think we just spent 15 grand on a marketing campaign that probably didn't do anything at all. Never mind. Let's just get on with this, shall we? Crook-like has been invented. 3 guys in a garage invented a fresh new game. So Infamous, it's created a new genre, Crook. Okay. New tech is available. Simple animation. A game is, I think, on the way. Competitors using the game engine. And there's a new computer. Okay. Right. Let's max time. Let's go to super speed. Give Penge Covered a break. Coming up to our convention at some point soon. However, we are running out of money. As we would entirely expect. I would expect absolutely nothing less. Okay, right, now we can switch leaderboards on, which uses all of the computing capabilities. Okay, doesn't use all the graphic capabilities, but all the computing ones are now done. Let's add a bit of polish to this. Oh, hang on, talk to the press. I forgot to promote it. Ah, botherations. Okay, hang on. So 4%. And can we get some more hype? Come on, get us over 10% hype. 11, that'll do. That will do the job. Let's release it for 9. Do that, please. Please do well, game. Please do well. 70. People love Go-Go Game Team. 78, 75, 71, 77. Oh my goodness me. There's hardly any negatives. Fun at the purest state. Oh, this is very exciting. This is very good indeed. Okay, so now we need to see how well Go-Go Game Team is doing. It is making a bit of money. It's making us some money. Okay, this is very good. Right, you go on holiday for a bit just to cheer yourself up, you miserable so-and-so. And okay, there's all sorts of exciting things coming up by the look of it. But do we now want to make a new game engine? Do we want to make a new game engine? Because there's all sorts of fancy tech now available. Maybe we should advance the game engine. So update the teapot engine and let's have features list, select everything. 232 points with a 2% penalty. Because of the legacy code, updating game engine costs a bit more. That's probably fine. Yeah, okay, let's do this. So now it's got loads of extra bits in. It's got graphics and other things. Let's update that. Yes, absolutely. Right. Okay, Penge Cupboard. Off you pop. Get developing this. Oh, we're almost halfway there. It's going to be fine. And then by the time we... Ah! Okay. Yes. I don't know what this is. Okay, it's a thing. Ah, what do you want to promote? Do you want to promote Go-Go Game Team or Theme Emergency Room? Oh, yeah, let's promote the new game. Yeah, let's promote that, please. So we had 4,500 people, did we? Oh, no. No, sorry. GemCon 13 had 4,500 visitors. 50 of them popped by our little stand. So is that going to reflect in sales for GoGo Game Team when we get to the end of this month? Let's have a quick look. And no, it did not at all. We made 1,000 money off it. Okay, never mind. Hopefully, our game engine is going to be very, very popular indeed. I mean, yeah, look again. Somebody else is using the game engine. That seems to be keeping us financially afloat because we're not we're not making much in the way of profit from it. Okay, it's fine. Stop showing us these terrible things. Stop that. Right, we've nearly finished the thing. We've nearly finished the game engine. Okay, the teapot engine is now looking good. We're going to go on holiday. You have a new design gauge when creating a new game. Okay, like a story gauge. Okay, and we need to make one more game and then we can unlock a new game genre. Okay, right, hang on. Do we want to try... there was a button for upgrading things. Upgrading computers. Okay, upgrade computers. Marketing manager, Penge. How do we upgrade your computer? Your computer looks old and slightly rubbish. Can we make your computer better? I don't know if we can. I'm not entirely sure if we can do that or not. I don't know. Can we figure that out? I don't. Let me press enough buttons. Let's see if we can upgrade that computer because it does look... oh no, that's changing. Hang on, are we upgrading that automatically? We might be doing that automatically. Auto upgrade computers for this studio. Oh no, maybe we're doing that. Maybe we are already upgrading our hardware as we go. Okay, right. Let's make a new game. Oh, we could port a game. Would we want to port a game to another thing? Hang on. So now what has got the market share? Hardly anything. Oh dear, yeah, no, let's not do that. That's a terrible idea. Let's make a new game, a brand new game. What's popular right now? Sorted by trending. Horror or soccer? Yeah, a football, not soccer, a football simulation game will do the job very nicely indeed. That will go down quite nicely. It's an excellent match as well, so football on the Watagi 2600 is very, very good. It's still got most of the market share. Rock and roll punching. No, let's not call it that because that's all very silly. And yes, we want to use the proper teapot engine. 6% royalties. They want 38% royalties for their rubbishy thing. That's terrible. You rip-off merchants. No, we'll use our own thing, please. But no, let's not call it rock and roll punching, because that just doesn't make sense. We're going to call it kicky ball goal score strikers, because why wouldn't we call it that? So there we go. So we're making it in the new updated teapot game engine, which is all very exciting. It's going to cost us 15,000 just to get it underway. We don't have a marketing manager, but we could hire one if we wanted to. But I think maybe right now, I don't think we should hire any people. I don't think we're quite profitable enough for that kind of stuff. So yeah, let's just start developing a new game. Hopefully GoGo Game Team can, keep us going for a little while. Right, so we need to get this underway, but we don't want to do things too early. Oh my goodness me, there's all sorts of exciting things. Right, is story important in a sort of it's a soccer, but yeah, a football game? I don't think it is. So I would say gameplay, critical. Graphics, yes. Characters, I would say probably not. And story, I would say again, not that important. Let's have 3D graphics in monochrome colour, basic dialogue, and let's have joystick support. If we have that switched on, and then we can have the leaderboards on the polished bit, and that's going to be marvellous. Yeah, okay, let's go for that. Let's see if we can do this. And let's talk to the press and do some hype, shall we? And there's a new... what's that? Oh, there's a new sort of thingamajig on the way. A new sort of, what is it, like a conference type thing. Okay, so now... oh no, we need to take mono sound out. Can we take mono sound off? I don't think we can. I think we have to have mono sound on. Okay, so we can't have leaderboards, but we can have password-based saves to make the use of the computing capabilities. And I would say that all that is absolutely fine. So yes, please. Send him on holiday for a bit just to get his happiness up ever so slightly. Yeah, can we attend this? No, I don't want to. It's 4,000 visitors. I think we want to attend when Kicky Ball Goal Score Strikers with an exclamation mark at the end is available for people to play. So here we go. So things popping in, and I want to unlock a game genre as well. Another competitor is using our game engine. This is very good. Darkest Carnival. I mean, I think we should up the royalties. Okay, so we can't do leaderboards. Simple animation would have been amazing. And that would use a graphic capability as well. We can't switch it on. The Watagi 2600 doesn't have enough power, Captain. Okay, right, optimization. We'll optimize it as much as we can, and that will do the job. Hopefully, Kicky Ball Goal Score Strikers is going to make us a lot of money. Although, money is coming in very nicely from the game engines, I imagine. Right, okay, so Hype 24, yeah, release it. Release it now. Sell it for 9. That'll do. Can we get up? Oh, no. It's kind of fallen a bit short of the points that it was expecting. Okay, never mind. Let's see how we get on with this. Right, so unpause. And there we go. We've gained experience in making games. We feel ready to develop new game mechanics. So you can now unlock new game genres to earn experience points. You just have to publish games. Contracts are now available. Ah, here we go. Right, so could we get ourselves, let's finish that off first. Could we get the results in 85 Game Geek love Kicky Ball Goal Score Strikers? Oh, this is marvellous stuff. Okay, so they're not up to their reputation. We expected more from them. Oh, alright, just because the AI was a little bit wonkaloids. Okay, fine, seems a bit harsh. Right, what's that? New types of games. Oh my goodness me, we've got a crazy spirally thing going on. Okay, so hang on, these are different games. Animals, vehicles, sport, management. That might go well with simulation. God game. Oh, hang on. Farming. Oh, this is wonderful. So how many points have we got? 108 points. Oh, that's just mean, isn't it? That's mean. Okay, so we can unlock these things here. Casual games, adventure games, strategy, classic puzzles. But really, we want to branch out from simulation games. Oh, management's only 105 points. We could unlock a management game or a vehicle game. Yeah, that's a shame that we can't get farming. That would be a big hit. That would be huge stuff. Okay, never mind. How about we get management? Let's unlock that for 105 points. And that goes into government, economy, and a city builder. Oh, that might be what we want. Okay, right. Go on holiday for a bit. Let's then see what we get in terms of money for Kicky Ball Goal Score Strikers. Okay, Go Game Team has come to the end of its run. Again, it's not the most profitable of things. We did get one fan out of it. Yay. And, look at that. Our new football-based game is actually doing quite well indeed. The money is coming in very nicely. Oh, this is splendid. Another competitor. Oh my goodness me. People are using the Teapot engine. That's where we're making our money. That's where the money is coming in. Okay, yep, this is all good. This is all good. Right, what do we want to do next? Where was the contracts thing? There's a thing about contracts somewhere. I see. It's just there. Okay, so it says Atomic Motorcycle. Somebody is wanting to make a game called Atomic Motorcycle. Okay, and then we need to generate... What do we need to do? 11 points of something onto the PC 8002 platform. Do you know what? Let's just press go and we'll see what we have to do with that. I don't fully understand what we have to do with this, but let's put time on to slow. Let's see. So, can you generate enough design points, was it, in the time that we have? And if we do this, we get paid a great big pile of cash, which is marvellous. We like working on this, apparently. We're loving working on that. Happiness is going up because we're just really joyous working on this. Okay, let's put time on a bit quicker. That was 2 points. It's another 1 point. I think we're going to be fine. We're going to be we're going to be fine. Are we fine? I think we've done it. And we've just got extras. We've just got extras going in now. So I think that is complete. We've completed a contract. We get ourselves a big pile of money. Yes. Oh, look at that. Okay, right. Money is coming in. This is looking very good indeed. This is looking splendid stuff. Okay. And we've bought a new PC. Okay. And we're still playing Pong on it. Can we not play our own games? Play your own games, Penge Cupboard. Right, go on holiday for a bit. Give yourself a little bit of a break. Right, so your happiness has crept up quite a bit. I mean, another contract. That made us an awful lot of money. Canadian bong? Yeah, okay, 13 points. I think we can do that. And that gets us 131 grand. My word. Yeah, okay, give that a go then, please. So let's just put time on to super fast. And we'll just see what we can do with this. So 2, 5 points. Oh, this is going to be absolutely fine. We've got, I think it's done already. There we go. All sorted. Contracts are where the money is by the look of it. Oh, look at the amount of cash we've made. It's a wonderful, wonderful amount of cash. Okay, right. That's looking very good. Okay, a new platform. We've bought a new machine, I think. Let's make one more game. It says that we could do buying some furniture. How do we buy furniture? I'd like to buy some furniture. Can we buy a new chair or something? That sounds fun. Oh, no, I see. We have to make that amount of money to buy furniture. Do we need to have 500 grand in our accounts? Yes, we do. Oh, okay. Do you know what? We'll just keep doing contracts. There must be another contract. Spectacular UFO. Development 12 points. Yay, let's go for that, shall we? Let's see if we can do that one as well. I'm sure it's fine. There's 4 points. There's another, whatever it was, 5 points. I think that's finished it off very nicely indeed. Hooray! Right, okay, so we get paid for that. And then we'll just do another contract. Middle Eastern Samurai. Yep, ooh. 17 points. Can we do that? If not, we get hit with a penalty. Do you know what? Whatever. No guts, no glory. Let's give it a go, shall we? We generated all of 1 point. There's 5 points. There's another 4 and 11. Then we're up to 16. Then we just need one more. Absolutely smashed it out of the park. Brilliant stuff. Is that enough? Did we get paid? Yes, we did. Okay, so now we can buy new furniture. And the studio is growing, producing more games, improving its quality. Okay, so now we need to recruit, it's saying. So the best games are produced by teams, strong in design, development, and polish. Video game producers boost employees' productivity and allow you to create AAA fancy games. Hire an accountant will help you save on taxes. Human resources boost employees' happiness, and you can customize employee schedules. Okay, right. We're getting into complicated territory. It's become 1981 and things are getting quite baffling. Okay. Now, how do we buy new things? I want to buy, there. Buy furniture and stuff for your office. I like the idea of some stuff. Okay, hang on a second. Hang on. What can we buy? A plant. We've already got a plant. We've already got plants. We've already got walls. A whiteboard. Oh, that sounds like a fun thing. It decreases happiness. Hang on, can we have something that increases happiness? That would be better, wouldn't it? A red armchair? Ooh. Oh, very nice. Yes, can we have a ridiculous red armchair? Okay, we can we can just pop the red armchair right next to the bin, just there. There we go. So does that mean we now get a 2.13, that's very precise, % boost to our happiness? Because that seems like a good thing. Oh, there's all sorts of exciting things. There's a vending machine. It does cost us per month. Or there's a coffee machine. Where's the tea machine? Where's the tea machine? No tea machine. Boo, game. Boo, away with you. Okay, never mind. We've bought ourselves a really lovely chair. I quite like that. And look at that. Happiness is through the roof with Penge Cupboard. Marvellous stuff. Do you know what I think we'll do? We're at quite a good point now to finish up. I think we'll come back. In my mind, I kind of had this as a little one-off sort of thing. But I think we should come back and just see how we get on. Because, okay, we've kind of, we've got to this point where we can now expand a bit. We can hire some people. We can probably expand the studio a bit and get more space and get another desk and all that kind of stuff. And yeah, we can start getting staff to help us do things. So I think this is the point where, it's going to start exploding a bit. We can do contracts, get loads of money in, make our own games, which aren't quite as profitable as the contracts, but it's all fine. It's all a learning sort of thing. So I think we will finish up for now and we will come back. I wasn't planning on it, but I think we need to come back. We need to come back, hire some staff, expand the studio, make some more wonderful world-class games, and see what we can do now we've entered the wonderful decade of the 1980s. So let's see what splendid super games we can make to, you know, bring joy to the gamers of the 80s. Let's see if we can make some absolute masterclass games with our little sort of ever-growing studio and such like. But yes, we'll finish up for now, come back next time, see how we get on. Hopefully you have enjoyed this. If you have, please do leave a like. That would be most marvellous indeed. And also, if you're not already, then please do subscribe to keep up to date with how we get on here next time out in City Game Studio. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard, and I will see you next time. These people are eating the tables. They're just devouring the tables. They're so hungry. There's no atmosphere at all. Were you sat in the car park? Are you sure you came to the right place? Mein Knien stan in Brand. If you want to order meatballs made of snails, you need to be really certain about this.